If I could only take one thing with me and we were fleeing, I would take my engagement ring. It's the one thing for me that means the most. It means hope for me and love and sacrifice and really a future. So that's what I would take with me to get me through everything that I might have to go through.
If I was a refugee and I could only take one thing, I would take my cats and I would wrap them very tightly and I would stick a lighter and a cell phone in between them so I could find things, call people, and make a fire so I could eat.
If I could only bring one thing with me and I had to leave my house immediately, I think nowadays the one thing that holds all of my memories and my pictures is my computer, my hard drive. I used to print out pictures when I was a kid, but now everything, all of my memories and special moments in my life are there, so that would be what I would take with me.
If I had to flee my home, I would take this portrait of the 4 generations in my family, of men. It's basically my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father, and me when I was probably maybe about 3 years old. And it's probably one of the only big portraits that I have of the 4 of us together, and I would take that with me.
If I had to flee my home, I would take my baby, Pinky. She's my bunny rabbit, and I got her for Easter when I was 3 years old. She reminds me of my childhood.
If I had to flee my home, I would take a blanket that my mother had knitted me that I wrap myself up in whenever I'm sick and feeling lonely and missing home. So I would definitely take that with me.